everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to make a video about how to live your most fulfilling life. I by no means have all the secrets. There's just a lot of things that I've personally learned in the past few months that have helped me so much in my personal development journey and have been helping me grow so much. So I really wanted to take a moment to share that with other people who are searching for the same thing. So the first thing that I wanted to speak about was mindset. Mindset is the one thing that I think controls so much of our life. It's our perspective, it's our attitude, it's the way that we think about things. Once you get into a mindset that is healthy and positive for you, I think a lot of other things start to change. I think that's a huge key in creating a better, more fulfilling life for yourself. So if you are able to change your mindset by rewiring the way that you're thinking, rewiring your thoughts, your whole life can change. Things start to become more beautiful. More things will come into your realm of existence because you've now decided that you will appreciate those things. And when you do that, more will come and flow into your life. The next thing I want to talk about is getting out of your comfort zone and doing that often. Albert Einstein said, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. And I think that's really applicable to this situation, because if you keep doing the same things over and over, you keep following these same patterns over and over, you're going to keep getting the same results. You're not going to get more out of your life if you're not going to put forth more effort. Getting out of your comfort zone is a huge key, again, to having a fulfilling life, because it pushes you to your edge. It allows you to have new experiences, and that's something that a lot of people are afraid of. So if you are able to get out of your comfort zone and stop being so comfortable, some pretty amazing things will happen to you if you allow them to. Next thing I want to talk about is meditation. So I can talk a lot about this. Meditation has not only helped me so much in managing like anxiety and stress, it's really helped bring my mindset to where I want it to be. Not only is meditation really incredible for your mind, it's also really great for your body. There is space in your head that is quote unquote empty that you can go to at any time, at any point, wherever you are in the world or in your house, wherever you are. You can meditate right then and there and improve your mood and your feelings. And I think that's really powerful. A lot of people don't realize that, especially when you are consistent with it. I've personally been meditating for a couple of months now, not consistently, but the past couple of weeks very consistently, every single day, multiple times a day actually. And I've noticed a huge difference in my overall mood and my capacity for patience, and just the way that I feel overall it's improved. And I think that's so amazing, because sometimes we don't know how to achieve that, and meditation has been so powerful for me. So I really want to stress the power of meditation. The next thing I want to talk about is manifestation. You have the power to create the life that you want. You can have anything that you want. Anything is possible. Literally anything, and I mean that. Getting your mindset right is another way that you can manifest the most effectively. When you are in that right mind space, you are welcoming in things that you desire. When all you do is focus on things that you don't want, you are subconsciously manifesting more of those things into your life. And as Abraham and Jerry Hicks put it, we are vacuums, and surrounding us is a vortex. So whatever comes in through the back goes out through the front. So whatever comes in, I have the power to change how I feel about that and how I decide to move forward with that, and then I put that energy back out. That is so incredible when you think about it. When you decide what you want and you have a plan to achieve what you want, you can manifest literally anything that you want. If you want more information on manifestation, I would definitely look up Abraham Hicks. I have a couple of books by them. I have Money and the Power, what is it called? Money and the Law of Attraction. I'll put it in the description. But that book is really incredible for manifesting money, especially like financial abundance. I'm currently manifesting a bunch of things, and what's crazy is I have, only put forward a little bit of effort, and I have received so much reward for that. It's kind of crazy. At one point, I manifested $10,000 to invest in my own business, and about a week later, I had applied for a credit card, and I was approved for $10,500 out of nowhere, and that was higher than any of the credit limits that I had at the time. Blows my mind. You can literally have anything that you want. You have to get your mindset right, and you have to understand that what you put out there comes back to you magnified. Next, I want to talk about gratitude. When you change your attitude and decide to be grateful for every single thing in your life, whether it be, a plant on your bedside, or your relationships, or your own financial abundance, or your house, or the water you drink, anything at all of that gratitude that you are putting out there is going to come back to you magnified. And I think that's so fascinating. The more grateful that we are, the more beautiful abundance that flows to us. I promise, it is a law of the universe. This is not something I'm just making up. When you are grateful and express gratitude on a daily basis, your life will change. Next thing I want to talk about is moving your body. So this doesn't have to mean, going for a 5-mile run every day. Moving your body, getting that stagnant energy flowing, and doing something that makes you proud of yourself. So when you exercise afterwards, you're pretty proud of yourself, right? I think that's a really good reward to give to yourself, is have that pride, and feel good about something that you've done, every single day. And not only is it good for that, it's good for your mental health, it's good for your body. It will elongate your life. If you can move your body enough to sweat, if you're able to, that's even better. You get all those toxins flushed out. You'll have a great feeling afterwards, especially if you get those endorphins going. Another thing I want to talk about is eating for nourishment and not indulgence. So I think this is really important, especially for people who see on the internet all of this amazing food that you can eat, and it's accessible, it's plant-based, whatever. I think it's so important to fuel your body in a way that it needs. So if your body doesn't do well with dairy or cheese, do not say, oh, F it, I'm just gonna have the pizza anyway, even though I'm lactose intolerant, I'll just get over it. No. Please don't do that. Eat what is going to fuel your body, because you will be so thankful for it later. I promise you. Do that for 2 weeks straight. You will notice a massive difference in your energy, the way that you feel overall. You will notice a difference in your mental clarity. It is crazy the difference it makes when you eat food that is good for you and your soul, and not just eating, garbage day after day after day. Because, not to say that you are what you eat, because that can be applicable, but I don't necessarily believe it. You are the energy that you consume. So as far as that goes, that can mean, animals, or just the processed food that we eat, the really highly processed stuff like Cheetos and Takis and quesadillas. I don't know why I came up with quesadillas. The food that we eat is the energy that we consume. I think it's super important to be mindful of that. The next thing I want to talk about is separating yourself from situations. I think this has been probably the most helpful thing that I've been able to do, because I remember when I was working a day job, and I would get stressed out with customers. I was in customer service, and people would just be shitty. It sucks, but a lot of us work those jobs. I noticed meditation actually helped me with this a lot. Once I was able to separate myself from a situation and realize that who I am on the inside is not impacted by the way another human being is treating me, or whatever that situation may be, whether it's negative or positive as well. If you were able to separate yourself from that situation and realize that that is external and it is temporary, that situation will pass. So who you are on the inside, maintain that, understand that, and know that. And then once you were able to kind of get to that point while you're dealing with the situation, positive or negative, you were able to come back to yourself and realize that you are okay, you are safe, and you can reassess the situation and decide how to handle it after that. I think that's been really, really helpful for, just any kind of issues that I've had. Specifically, people want to use the excuse that their life sucks. They can't be happy for that reason. Or things happen to me all the time, like this happens to me and it only happens to me. And, I just want to call BS on that. The way that you approach a situation or the way that you approach things in your life, it's entirely up to you. You are completely allowed to feel things all the way through. I highly encourage that, as would anybody else. Don't suppress those feelings, but understand that who you are is not compromised by the situations that you are put in. Your soul's purpose is not compromised by the situations. The very last thing I want to talk about in this video is consistency. Doing these things consistently, putting in the work every single day. The more consistent that you are with it on a daily basis, the better it gets, Lacey Dawn says, I think she took this from Abraham Hicks, but she says it gets better the better it gets. So when you constantly put in the work and put in the effort, you will be abundantly rewarded by the universe. And there's no doubt about it. There just isn't. When you decide to change your mindset, when you decide to get out of your comfort zone and push yourself, when you decide to meditate each day to relax your mind and your body and your spirit, when you decide to manifest, when you decide to move your body, you are doing all of these things to benefit yourself and to serve you, to heal what is going on inside so that you may be the best possible version of yourself outside. You will have a more fulfilling life, because I have had that exact thing happen to me, and I'm super, super grateful for that, because I feel like most of my life, I used to be somebody who would complain all the time. I was not grateful for anything. I always just wanted more and more and more, and I think a lot of us are like that. We complain because we think things are out of our control, or the way that we feel is out of our control, but that's completely not true. You decide what your life looks like. It is 100% in your power, because you have all the power you need to change your life if you are not happy. You have all the power to work on yourself to create a better life for you. I've been really feeling called to share that. I've been really resonating with having a daily routine of working on all of these things. So I hope that this helps you. Please let me know if you have any questions about this, or if you want me to do more videos on these things in depth. I would love to. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will talk to you guys very soon.